Hello and welcome back to the Film Club, the club where we talk about films that we've been recently watching, viewing and enjoying. Let me know what you've been recently watching and enjoying, and if you've seen what I'm about to talk about, let me know in the comments what you thought about it. The Challengers trailer looked interesting. It didn't excite me, but it looked interesting. I wasn't sort of hyped and ready to go to the cinema to watch this, but when I sort of saw the absolute hype around this film as it's incredible, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to watch it. And oh my god, I should have been excited for this film. This was an outstanding piece of work. It was an outstanding piece of cinema that is just top of its craft. Like, from every aspect. The film is incredible. Challengers is a film about three people. Tashi, who is the girl, the center of this love triangle, and then you've got the two lads who are best friends and are fighting for our love, Art and Patrick. And oh my god, the storyline and the way that this whole film was put together just made for this tense, brilliant, just beautiful film. Having the film start sort of present day and seeing these two people play tennis who, just from the outside, even in the first scene watching it, you just think it's just two people playing tennis. You don't know anything about them. You don't think they know each other. It's brilliant to then see a flashback and it's like, oh my god, they're friends. And then, oh my god, there's this love interest that they both go for. And then we see Patrick get with Tashi, and then it's like, how does that play out? And Art sort of deceiving and putting little sprinkles of doubt in her mind and causing arguments. And then they go to Tashi having an accident, and then she blames Patrick, and then Art and Tashi get together after a while, but it's not for the right reasons because it's actually just her wanting to be involved in tennis. And does she actually love him outside of tennis? And does she still have things for Patrick, which we find throughout the film she does? And oh my god, the final scene of this film, like, obviously, every other scene in this film, brilliant, I loved it. But the final scene, the music, the cinematography, I never thought a POV of a tennis ball would be brilliant. But I just knew, like, when Patrick kept serving and he was waiting and he took the second, it was such a long, drawn-out scene, and all I was waiting for was him to tap it, him to sort of make the signal, like, yeah, I've slept with your wife. Just that little tap, I was waiting for it, and I was like, is he gonna do it? Is he, isn't he? And then he just does it. And I was like, oh, to then see Art and the reaction of it. And then this just beautiful scene of these two people coming together to play tennis in just such a brilliant way. Tashi even getting excited about how good it is despite all the issues around the whole game. Oh my god, this film. The acting is absolutely stellar. This is by far the best I have ever seen Zendaya. I'm actually quite shocked about how brilliant she was in this film. I knew she could act, but I didn't know she could act. Josh O'Connor and Mike Fiast, oh my, just them, they're brilliant in just playing these naive young lads to then, like, the aging of them and growing up, and one of them is more mature, being Art, and then the other is still in his sort of playful youth. And brilliant acting, just outstanding writing, the writing of all these characters and just how it was paced and the developments in their characters and just how each of them spoke and just the way that the lines came out. Oh! Then the craft of the film, the cinematography and the colour palette, it's so warm and sexy, it fits the film just in the most perfect way, and that wouldn't have worked without what is the most outstanding score from Trent Reznor. I knew it was going to be good. It's Trent Reznor. It's always going to be good. But oh my god, just it was so weird and caught you so off guard, but it worked so well, and it just made the film have this, like, sexy, vibrant, just, oh, it worked so well in just this brilliant combination. And like I said after leaving the film, there was not one scene where we saw someone actually have sex, but the film was just so sexually charged and, like, tense in that regard through the whole way. And that's how you know that it was done right, through the cinematography and the music especially, and just the acting and the way the characters sort of talk to each other. This film caught me so off guard. I did not think it would be as brilliant and just absolutely incredibly crafted as it was. but it was. And if you haven't seen Challengers yet, I genuinely plead you to, because this film deserves all the praise and more. I cannot wait for award season to come around next year, because this is surely and hopefully going to sweep. I think it deserves it, absolutely. And let me know, what did you think of Challengers in the comments below. I will see you next time on The Film Club.